All right, we here. Next gen. NBA 2K23 next gen possibilities, and we starting with the title, which is my career. Now, I know I said I'm not going to repeat a lot of stuff in the last video I made for, I think it was the neighborhood for current gen 23, but we're going to repeat a little bit of stuff because it's my career, and my career is probably the least important thing I care about the most. And like I said in the previous series, we started from least important to most important, so we start with my career, we're going with part. So in this video, again, I'm naming 5 things that I believe can help improve my career for 2K23 and give us a better experience and make my career to where it's actually playable again and actually fun to play and worth playing. Because let's be real, my career for the past 5 iterations of 2K since like 2K18 has not been fun. It's been old, it's been stale, really since like 2K17 in my opinion. It's been stale. So in this video, we're just going over 5 things to make my career better for next gen, and it's next gen, so my expectations is going to be a little bit higher than it was for my current gen videos. So still not going to go out of the way, name anything crazy because it's 2K. We know how that goes, you know what I'm saying? But I still feel like they can listen to some of my ideas because I feel like it can help make my career, like I said, more fun and worth playing again. So anyway, you guys, without further ado, y'all, let's jump into the first thing on the list. Now, the first idea I have, some will say it's a good idea, some will say it's not, and we kind of have something like this already in play now. But the first idea I have is online my career games. What I mean by that is you can control your my player, and the person you're going against online can control their my player also. So it's literally just you playing your my career game but online against another player. So that way, like I said, you're playing with your my player versus their my player and their team. You can sub out and control, and for example, if you're like a point guard, you set screens and stuff. Everything you do in my career now in the my career games, but except it's going to be against another player online. So that way it's a little bit more fun, because we all know we rather play online. Like, think about it, you rather play, for example, play now online. You much rather play now online against another human user online rather than playing offline quick play with NBA teams, right? Same type of concept. I feel like that way, like I said, you're playing against somebody online and be a little bit more fun, and you can also earn extra badge progression and extra VC, and probably earn more VC while playing in online versus just not playing online against somebody, because it'd be tougher to get wins. And I think they have something similar to that right now, which is kind of like the season, what's it called, NBA, my NBA, when you play online against somebody, I think. And I think they have, it's called what, My NBA Online. I think that's already a thing, but taking it to my career will at least make my career a little bit more fun. But that's just the first way I had to make my career more fun. Now to, way number 2. Now, I probably said this in a previous my career video for last year for 22 next gen, but we're talking about key games. Bring key games back to NBA 2K23, because basically, for those y'all that don't know, or those y'all that's too young, what key games were for the older 2Ks like 2K11 was a game to where it was more important than your regular my career games. So for example, if you would play, let's just say, the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Miami Heat back in 2K11, those were 2 marquee matchups, or that was a marquee matchup back in 2K11 because those were 2 premier teams in the league. So if I was on the Miami Heat, or if I was on the Los Angeles Lakers, or playing like point guard with Kobe Bryant, and I played against LeBron and D-Wade back in 2011, that would be labeled on my game as a key game. So I would get extra VC. I'd get like 3 times the VC is normal. I would get 3 times the attribute points. Is what VC was attribute points. There was no badges, I don't think. So yeah, basically what key games is, it's like giving you extra progression, extra badge points. They should bring it back. I understand that it's 2K. They don't want to give you too much extra badge progression in VC because it's 2K, but they could just, at least to balance it out, bring key games back and make them a lot more rare. So maybe like, say, I don't know, 30 key games a season if you have like an 82 game season, or maybe 35. I say 35 is the sweet spot for like key games. 35 key games a season for my career, and that can tie into like online to make it more fun, to where you playing against somebody that's actually controlling their my player on their team against your my player and your team. I feel like it's a good idea. They can't go wrong with it. That's just my opinion though. But that's it for number 2, key games. So on to number 3. Number 3 on the list, a new mycareer system, because the way the mycareer system worked in 2K22 next gen was trash. I'm not even gonna lie, it was terrible. So basically, for those y'all that don't know, in 2K22, the only way to get a penthouse was to win a championship. And let's be real, that penthouse was very, very underwhelming. You couldn't even go upstairs in the penthouse. You couldn't hardly do anything in that penthouse. It was just, all you could do is walk around. You couldn't interact with nothing, at least not to my knowledge. You could just stand there and just walk around. The only benefit in having the penthouse was faster travel to your affiliations with the little zip line. That's literally all I could think of. There was the faster transportation, and I think you got, you get instant spawns, or you can, spawn from your penthouse, or spawn to your penthouse, I think, regardless of whether you're in a penthouse or an apartment. So faster travel with the zip line is the only benefit of having the actual penthouse in 2K22. So in 2K23, in my opinion, what they should do is bring back actual my courts, because let's be real, my courts are better than a penthouse, because at least in my courts you can shoot around. I mean, you can have the city for like, you know, walking around and stuff like that, but like that's another video. So, you know, in the city you have, you know, your garage hoops, I think, still in 2K22, but it's still not the same as having your my court. They should have a penthouse, but with the my court also, or just have a penthouse for if you win a championship like it was in 22, but except add the my court aspect to it with the upstairs to it. So for example, like they can have it to where in my career, if you play good enough, you can sign a contract and get, you know, qualified to, like, kind of like in GTA, how they have like houses you can buy and stuff like that. Like they should have a certain amount of penthouse slash my courts available to you if you are balling good enough in your actual my career games. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion though, to actually, you know, improve the actual penthouse system, because again, the penthouses in 2K22 suck. You could not go upstairs, you couldn't interact, you had a pool table you couldn't use, you can't do nothing. At least in 2K7 in your penthouse, you can actually interact with the stuff that's in your actual penthouse, and you could play mini games, to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So like, why not in 2K23? Like, that's a good idea in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's it for number 3. On to number 4. And at number 4 is something I've been asking for such a long time, and that is to bring back the ability to have more influence when you're in the off season. So if you're playing really well, your team gets far in the playoffs, give you more of control of who you actually get on your team, because in 2K22, to my knowledge, you don't have much control over that. So if I'm playing really well, let's just say I get to the conference finals, but I'm missing that one key piece to get my team to the next level, I don't think I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can talk to anybody that actually recruit players. I'm not really certain, because I won a championship in 2K22 and I still don't think I can recruit players and like that. Like, give us the ability to like recruit Anthony Davis if he like thinks that we are a good team, or if we're missing one more piece, something like that, because they don't have nothing like that where you can talk to your agent or talk to somebody like it was in 2K13. I said this before in last year's video for 2K22, but I didn't go in depth like I'm doing now. But just bring that back, because we need that in 2K23 for my career. So that's number 4. And last but not least, on to number 5. Last but not least, I said it last year, and this is the second thing in this video I'm repeating from a video last year, because this is very big in my opinion. What 2K23 needs in my career is a little something I like to call badge buys. Now, as I said in the video last year, I'm gonna go more in depth about it this year. Now, what badge buys could be is, for example, say you make a playmaking sharpshooter, shooting guard, point guard, don't matter. Let's just say you have a max badge potential of like 8 defensive badges and 22 shooting badges. With the badge buy system, they can make it to where you can buy at least 2 of the 8 badges for, you know, your defensive and rebounding, and you can buy like 5 of your shooting badges. Like, your cap that you can buy for shooting badges is like 5. So the more badges you have in a category, the more you can buy. So if you only have 8, you can only buy 2 badges for your, you know, defensive and rebounding, like I said. And if you have 22 shooting badges, the maximum amount of badges you can buy is 8. That makes sense to me, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, what Rebirth did was cool, giving you badges, but I feel like Rebirth is going to come back in 23. So Rebirth can give you your first, I don't know, 7 shooting badges or 5 or however many they gave for 2K22, plus the badge buy system to go on top of that, because let's be real, the badge grind is way too long in 2K, and let's be real, it's most likely only going to get longer as the games go on. They want you to play the games more. The devs want you to spend more time on the game. That's the real reason why badges take longer to grind every single year. So because of the fact I don't see that slowing down anytime soon, then I feel like badge buys would be a great way to get us to where we can get badges faster. So one badge can be, I don't know, 3,000 VC, or no, more realistically, one badge would probably be like 10,000 VC. I feel like that's as close to reasonable as you can get. 10K VC, that's somewhat reasonable. I feel like most people can have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, it's not that many badges anyway. So I feel like badge buys is a good option for 2K23 for my career to help you grind your my players faster, because let's be real again, badge grinding is way too long of a process. On top of that, there's a lot of badges you can have. So being able to buy your first 8 badges for 22 potential badges is not a problem. So if you do Rebirth, you get 7 badges plus 8. That's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on that, and that's just the last thing I have for this whole video. So if you enjoyed the video or agree with anything I said in this video, leave a like down below. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow this here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get bigger on this YouTube stuff. So help me out by subscribing, you know what I'm saying? Also, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video in the future, because I'm gonna be having more possibilities videos after this one coming real soon, so just stay tuned. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, it's been your boy Dre. I thank you guys for watching this video, because you didn't have to watch it, so I thank y'all for watching. And until next time, I'm gonna catch you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.